What is a MacGuffin? It's something that the characters in a story all want. I'm sure that you've come across your fair share of powerful rings, stones, swords, and magical books that the characters in your favorite stories are all interested in. In thrillers, secret files or mysterious briefcases can act as MacGuffins. The characters will all want this object for different reasons. The bad guys usually want it to gain or maintain their power, whereas the good guys are out to protect it, use it to help people, or to destroy it in order to keep the world safe. As long as an object can drive the plot forward and affect the character's motivation, it can be considered a MacGuffin. For example, let's look at the movie Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. In it, Indiana's father goes missing. Indy quickly realizes that the best way to find his father is by searching for the Holy Grail, since it's the man's life's work and his grand obsession. By the way, the Holy Grail is the cup that Jesus drank from during the Last Supper. It's rumored to have mystical powers that can grant users immortality, so it has great religious and historical value. As an archaeologist himself and a part-time tomb raider, Indiana also has interest in the Grail, but this time he's looking for it just to find his father. Their relationship has always been strained because Indy feels like his father cares more about the Grail than him. However, this doesn't stop Indy from going after the man once he realizes that his father's in trouble. And his search for the Grail does pay off. It leads to him finding his father, who had been kidnapped by the Nazis. The Nazis also want the Grail because, of course, the Grail is the MacGuffin. It's the thing that everyone wants. Indy is able to rescue his father, but since the Nazis are now on the trail, they need to get the Grail themselves. At the climax of the story, there comes a moment where the temple therein starts to collapse, and the Holy Grail is about to roll off the ledge into the depths below. Indy's right there on the edge, near the Grail. It's almost within his reach. He's so focused on it that he's ignoring the danger to himself. But then his father calls him. His father brings him back to his senses and tells him to let it go. Between the Grail and his son, he clearly chooses his son. The Grail goes tumbling off the ledge, and that's fine. Depending on their point of view, audience members may even think that it's for the best, that power like that shouldn't be in anyone's hands. The audience is unlikely to be disappointed that no one got the Grail, because they know that the Grail was never the point. The main emotional pull in this story has always been about Indy's relationship with his father. In the beginning of the story, there's even a scene where Indy he tries to talk to his father, and he's completely ignored by the man because, once again, his father is too busy researching the Holy Grail. So the story starts with him acting like the Grail is more important than his son. But it ends with him proving that his son matters more to him. Both him and Indy are able to let go of the Grail and the power it represents, wrapping up that part of the plot. With the Nazis defeated and the Grail gone, there's also a resolution to the adventure side of the story. A perfect use of a MacGuffin. MacGuffins will probably always be a part of storytelling because they work well as a plot device. They get the story moving, give the characters a goal, wind them up, and watch them go. However, if careful thought isn't given to the rest of the plot, MacGuffins can make a story feel like an endless goose chase with characters collecting one pointless item after another.